What's up, beautiful people? Jen here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenna Lee, the internet's girl next door, aka Jen Sparkly, the commander of the Sparkle Army. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel and hanging out in my little corner of the internet. It is Friday, and that means This Week in Sparkle. This Week in Sparkle is my weekly series where I cover news stories, pop culture events, movie trailers, music releases, etc., 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 whatever tickles my fancy. And as always, my fancy was tickled quite a bit this week. Now, I always link in the description everything I talk about. So please watch the videos, read the articles. I want to know what you think. Your opinion matters to me more than I think you guys even realize. However, if you can't express your opinion without being racist, sexist, misogynistic, homophobic, or just a douche canoe in general, as always, the Sparkle Army procedure is you will be mocked, you will be blocked, you will be forgotten. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. As always, my opinions are my own and do not reflect the opinions, thoughts, or beliefs of any of the companies for whom I am a promoter or an ambassador. Mine and mine alone. That said, let's rock and roll. Starting off with Tana Mongeau. I've heard her name pronounced so many different ways. It's French. It looks like Mongeau, so that's what I've always said. Anyway, she decided like 4 weeks ago that she was going to have a convention to rival VidCon. Because apparently last year the people at VidCon were just so mean to her and just so awful. Okay. Sure. Alright. Several people I've talked to have said that a lot of those issues stemmed more from her lack of organization, her diva demands, and her inability to stick to a schedule, but I was not there. I cannot speak on it, so for all we know, they could have really treated her badly. And if that's the case, VidCon, you suck for that, because that girl brings in money. Whether you like her or not, that girl is a star and a draw. So, suck it up. Anyway, she decided to start TanaCon. But, even though people kind of snickered, she locked down Shane Dawson, Bella Thorne, big shock, right? Ricky Dillon, Miranda Sings, like big name YouTubers were committed to showing up and being a part of this convention. However, it all kind of went to crap today. We had people rushing the gate. We had people using their friends' passes to get in. We had people who had not paid getting in. And with that, you have serious, serious breaches of security. And when you have people with name and face recognition like a Shane Dawson, like a Bella Thorne, they're going to want to be secure. God forbid we have another Christina Grimmie incident. That poor girl. I know Shane Dawson tweeted out tonight that it's probably not safe for him to perform or appear tomorrow. And I know fans are absolutely livid because they're saying, well, you know, you're the only one I paid to see. And it has just devolved into a huge mess. With that, I ask, did you really have all of your ducks in a row behind Tana to plan and execute this? Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I get it. She's a star. She's a draw. People love her. That does not mean that she is capable in a month of booking a show that Viacom just bought out and books a year in advance. You know, basically what I think it feels like it came down to is she was just like, hey, I'm doing a thing. Do you want to be there? And that's what happened. It was very clear that there was no organization. It was very poorly planned and extremely poorly executed. And I get her frustration. A lot of people are not happy that Viacom has bought out VidCon. But, woman, sit back in the cut. Observe, watch, see what they do, and do yours better. Don't just I'm doing it right now. Nobody wins. Nobody wins. Go to VidCon. Make your money. Make them pay you for your appearance and your value. Watch how they run things. Watch how they cordon off things. Watch how they organize merch. Watch how they do everything and then plan your show. It's not rocket science. Although I guess when you eat Xanax like Tic Tacs, it might be. Moving on. Stefano Gabbana of Dolce & Gabbana, we've all heard of it, randomly on an Instagram post commented that Selena Gomez was so ugly. Now, I know this probably isn't news to a lot of people, but as a huge Selena Gomez fan, it just kind of royally pissed me off. You know, I get that you're one half of Dolce & Gabbana and everybody who's anybody loves your stuff. I mean, I wear the light blue perfume anytime I have an important date. I say that. My ex-fiance bought it for me and he's the only person I've ever worn it for. Either way, it was an incredibly classless thing to do from someone whose brand represents opulence, class, grace, style, dignity. And Miley Cyrus was quick to jump in and call him out. And she should have been. More people should have been. Selena Gomez is like ridiculously hot. I mean, do y'all have eyes? Because I can see it. Next up, as always, y'all know I love to share just funny things that I find on the internet. There is a channel called Is This How You Go Viral? And this is one of the best put together channels. It takes them a long time to get new videos out. But when you watch their videos, you understand why. There is a lot of meticulous, specific editing done. This channel has created music videos using Sesame Street puppets, the Muppets, etc., etc. There's a great one where it's a cover of The Crossroads by Bone Thugs and Harmony, but it's all lip-synced by Sesame Street characters, and they edit it so that it looks like they're actually saying the words. Well, this week they released a new video, a cover of Protect Your Neck by Wu-Tang Clan, as performed by Inspector Gadget, Lion-O from the Thundercats, Brain from Pinky and the Brain, He-Man, others. It's great. Links in the description. Watch it. You'll be glad you did. Next up, Burger King in Russia has lost their damn minds. Like, absolutely, positively lost their damn minds. A fly got into the house. Did y'all see that? It's going to drive me crazy. Let's ignore it. Because I'm going to have to. It's going to drive me crazy. Summertime in the South, y'all. Yeehaw. Anyway, this ad offered 3 million rubles, which is roughly about 47,000 in American dollars, to any female Russian who gets pregnant by a World Cup soccer player. Yeah, I'm not kidding. That was the ad. They said, think about strengthening the football team for Russia in the future. They also promised a lifetime supply of Whoppers. So you get 47,000 US dollars and some really gross burgers. Regardless, the ad was taken down very quickly as the backlash was swift and merciless. Now, to be fair, this is a separate entity from the American Burger King company. This is Burger King Russia. It is its own thing. It is not beholden to anything in America, and the ads do not come from anything here. But just to give you guys an idea of how ass backwards they are with their advertising, in the last few years, they also used an animated sketch of a teenage rape victim in one of their ads. Yeah. So, that's Burger King in Russia for you. And finally, as I like to close out every This Week in Sparkle with cute animal stuff, I'm sharing episode 1 of a series on the dodo called Dog Heroes. Basically, the idea behind the series is just to take you like for a day in the life of people who really go above and beyond to rescue dogs, to give dogs a better life. And who doesn't love dogs? This is the story of Lee Asher, a guy who ended up actually quitting his job, buying a Winnebago. He and his best friend travel the country, visiting shelters and educating people about shelter dogs. So far, they have visited 31 states and found homes for 90 dogs. It is an incredible story, and if you're not crying by the end, you are dead inside. So definitely check that out. It is worth watching just because the dogs are so awesome. Because dogs are always awesome. Always. And that is This Week in Sparkle. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. As always, I love hanging out with you. If you love me, if you love what I do, please consider becoming a Patreon supporter for as little as $1 a month. You can keep this party rocking, because who rocks the party rocks party? Jenna rocks the party rocks the party. Now, if you're not down with a monthly dealio, that's okay. You can always make a one-time donation via PayPal. That information is also in the description box. As are all of my social media links. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Hang out with me on Snapchat. I'm a blasty blast. And treat yourself. Go shopping. I got hella coupon codes. For those of you, I know several of you have actually been ordering, and I appreciate it. Let me know when your makeup comes in. Send me pictures. I want to include it for sure. And I want to wish a happy birthday to Arrow, A-E-R-O, Arrow. Thank you for being such an awesome member of the Sparkle Army. Happiest of birthdays to you. You guys, I will see y'all tonight at the live stream, and again very soon. I love y'all.